Let's start with Dan Kelly leading us into this Portland Celtics spot. Let's get on to the SBR odds, pull up the movement that's happened. And I saw a movement. Now, I use BetOnline as my opener just because they're first to the market. And here, they had these Celtics at -4 to open it up. They're already down to -2.5. Let's take a look at this total and see what's happened with this total. Portland, Boston, it's at 226 or 226.5. Very interesting that Dan's just on the Portland team total under and not everything else. Very interesting stuff. Let's break this down. I wanted to go in order, but we got to talk about this most exciting game on the card immediately. Shout out to Dave LA in the house. King Rail said, I tweeted Nets max bet and Bulls Memphis under 215. Also took Boston money line. Shout out to Trot Wham. Those are great plays. I'm going to jump on the Nets with you. I'm going to take Memphis, I think, at this point. But let's talk Blazers at Celtics. Celtics are on the second half of a very tough back-to-back. They lose 118-95 at Toronto last night. Their worst loss of the season. Boston shooting guard Marcus Smart says the team is just not together. He says, and so they collapse in the second quarter. It was a 2-point game after the first quarter. Then the Raptors go on an 18-0 run. They completely take over the game. Marcus Smart says, what are the main ingredients of these collapses? And he says, not being together. And that's it. We're just not together, plain and simple. That's it. Because if we were together, it wouldn't be happening. After the game, Brad Stevens says, the Celtics' defensive failures were the latest in an unsettling pattern. He says, this is real. The reality is that we're taking a lot of shortcuts and not being as solid as we've been in the past. Stevens says, we have to be more connected as a team. It's been a theme for a while. Now, nobody was saying this when they took the Bucks to the final possession on, what was that, Thursday night when I was in LA. Third straight loss. The Raptors loss comes on the heel of a 10-point loss to the Bulls on Saturday. Al Horford's playing great since he's back from the knee injury, but they're now 4-5 without Aaron Baines, who's still out of the lineup. Al Horford, 13.5 points, 7.3 boards, 4.5 assists, shooting 54.9% since he's come back. To me, all of that talk makes me think that they're going to step up. And that's what they do. They step up. Dan Kelly says, Candace Parker during the game said what I was thinking. These guys don't like each other. I still think they step up defensively. Ralph Portwano is the Boston under 227. That's a very interesting spot, Ralph. Let's talk about these Blazers. Coming off a 123-110 win at Cleveland. They were dominating the game early. They came out of the half lackadaisically. Let the Cavs back in the lineup. Took care of it. Adding Enes Kanter to Nurkic and Leonard on the front line is a very dangerous group. You add it to this 1 and 2 that can play with anybody in McCollum and Lillard. This is a very good Blazers team. This is the best Blazers team of the Damian Lillard era. Evan Turner being ruled out for tonight's game with a left knee injury. Who cares if Evan Turner is in the lineup or not? To me, I think that Dan's on the right track with the team total under for the Blazers. And I think the under is a play. King Rail says, Celtics treat Irving like John Wall. They don't like him. I'm going to have to take a little time to grab the team total under, and we don't have time to do that on the show right now. Blazers team total under is very interesting. The full game under is very interesting. I'm going to make a decision about this after the show. But I find them both interesting. I also think the Celtics very likely could be the play today. And I don't see this as a group that doesn't like each other, especially Smart and Irving. I don't see them, they don't like each other. King Rail says, fade Portland, Boston not losing this one. I have to agree with that. But again, I want to take a little bit more time on this spot. Blazers, Celtics, especially coming off a 3-0 day. I don't want to rush something. Ty Clinton says, King Rail, as of late, Memphis has been going over. We'll be talking about that game. Bob Taylor says the Blazers team total under is 112. Very interesting stuff. That is the Blazers at Celtics.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.